Hey everyone, it's Sammy from Sammy's Sweet Life, and today I am doing Olivia's birthday haul. She definitely racked up the stuff. So these are gifts from both sets of grandparents, her aunt, and from us. I ended up purchasing a ton of things at Christmas time, holding off a bunch of them for her birthday, and I still have like a big box in our closet filled with things that she can have throughout the year. She'll get like maybe a book and a stuffed animal for Easter, and you know, the holidays coming up. And then the rest of that will be for her Christmas next year as well. So I didn't end up pulling out all those presents that I purchased for her because she ended up with a bunch of stuff. So walking through everything, let's go ahead and I'm just gonna start. I have like stacks of stuff around me right here. So first off, she ended up getting one of these little style Barbies. It's just like the bust up, and Olivia loves the hair on this one. If you use hot and cold water, you can see like the lips change colors, and I found that the color change is super subtle for especially the nails. So she's not really getting the idea that you're, you know, putting the makeup on and stuff. She's a little young for that. We don't really talk about makeup or anything, but she loves brushing the hair and putting the little clips in the hair. And so she's had a lot of fun with this one already. And then she also got some more Lincoln Logs, and she got these ones. They're a little bit different than the set she has. This one's cool because it has wooden roof pieces instead of the plastic pieces. So she's had a lot of fun having more Lincoln Logs. Oh, this one also has much longer long pieces. So usually they have like 3 notches on them. This one has 4 notches, so it's extra, extra long. One of the big gifts she got from her grandma and grandpa was the space suit. This is the American Girl space suit, and I think it's called an Our Generation doll. It's the Target brand knockoff American Girl doll. So this doll was only like $25, but the space suit is the American Girl space suit. And Olivia has just gone bonkers over this. She loves being able to take the helmet on and off and rotate it up and down, and so she's had so much fun with this doll and has carried it around the house with her a ton. I know she's gonna play with this one a bunch. If you've watched any of my videos where I've talked about Olivia, she's obsessed with space and astronauts and all that stuff. So some of her toys are space related. Speaking of space related, I ended up getting this for her bedroom. It's just a set of LED lights, and it's really cute because it's got rocket ships, planets, and astronauts. So it just alternates those 3, and they do light up. There were 2 options. I got this on Amazon. There were 2 options. There was the white color and then colored LED lights, which was also neat. So you have to have 2 AA batteries for this, and it has a little on and off switch, which is really cool. So we will hang this up in her room so she can see it. Also, one of the things that came with the spacesuit was actually this part that goes around the body. It's supposed to be like the air tank. She just took that one off really quick and hasn't put it on yet. Going along with the space theme, she ended up getting 2 different Playmobil items. One was this rocket ship, and it came with 2 astronauts. It's really cool. There's actually a Lego person in there right now, but this one's really cool. It's got the different parts and pieces, and we haven't put batteries in this one, but it has some light up LEDs as well. We just haven't gotten there yet. So far we're just playing around with the rocket ship and the astronauts, and so she's just starting to get some Playmobil stuff. I got her some for Christmas as well. There's a little Playmobil guy that's an astronaut. And they do have little helmets, which is really cute. I know a lot of people have mentioned, you know, being able to find space things. There were 3 Playmobil space things. We have 2 of them now. Also, I will link to everything down below. But there's this rocket ship. There's also a little like on-the-go pack. It is also space related, and I don't know what she did with it, but it has a Mars rover in it, and it comes with an additional astronaut, but it all fits inside the little play case so they can take it with them on the go, which is really nice. There is also a really big rocket launch setup too that's a Playmobil item. I think we'll definitely end up with the 3rd Playmobil space thing, but it was a little bit too big for her at this point. I was afraid that she would have trouble with it because it's like a tall thing, and I felt like she'd knock it over or lose parts to it, but it's definitely something to consider. And I will link to that one as well. Now she has 2 other really fun space items. We have a Discovery Kids space projector, and so it's got the little discs. You can look at the different planets and astronauts and rocket ships and things on the little discs. And then on the other side, it shows you the stars. So you can turn it on stars, or you can turn it on the projector. So it's a really fun one that she got. And she got that one at Christmas, and she also ended up with a different one at Christmas. It's a HAPE space station, and the top of it has just a little rocket on it. It is a wooden toy. I think that's really neat that it's all wooden, and she's played with that one a ton. It's just always set out, and she's constantly playing with it and taking the little astronauts around, and it's a really cute one. It comes with a Martian and a robot too, which she also really likes. Continuing on with the space theme, she did end up getting some space related books, which she has loved. She ended up with the little kid's first big book of space. So this one's like for older kids, but she's, she's getting some of the information when we read it, but it's got, real life pictures and graphics and stuff, and, real images, and then, 3D reproductions of things. So it's really cool. So she can really, learn the real facts about space with that one. It's more, it's more for older kids. It's really factual. And then we ended up with 2 other books that, they still teach some space related things, but they're fun. She loves the Cat in the Hat. She was the Cat in the Hat for Halloween, but this one's There's No Place Like Space. And I think we're going to get into more of these books. It's part of the series, The Cat in the Hat's Learning Library. And so they teach about different subjects. There's one about dinosaurs and all sorts of things. I've got a whole list on there of things. So I think that's really cool that they, teach them things with those books. And the last space book she got was 8 Spinning Planets, and her grandmother found this one. So it's really cool. You can see, like, you can feel the planets in there, and each page talks about a different planet, which is really cute. She ended up with a bunch of books, so I'll go ahead and continue walking through the rest of the books. She asked specifically for Curious George books, so I ended up getting her 3. There's Curious George Goes to the Beach, Curious George Makes Pancakes, because Olivia loves pancakes, and then Curious George in the Snow. So I thought they were all cute ones, and they're like under $4 on Amazon, really cheap. And then this one's going to be fun because we're going to take a beach vacation, and we've been talking about the beach. So I went ahead and got one that talks about the beach as well. And then I ended up giving her 2 of the Kohl's Care books, and I think these are the current Kohl's Care books. There's Goodnight Little One. You could buy the stuffed animals to go with these. So this one has a donkey stuffed animal, which she also got. Little donkey, which I thought was really cute. And then The Fish with the Deep Sea Smile. There's the book. And then The Fish, and she calls this one Nemo, which I thought was really cute. And then the last book is Little Blue Truck's Springtime. And this one's actually really cute. It talks about the baby animals, but not only that, it's got like flip pages like that. That was my alarm. I have to go, so I'm gonna wrap this up really quick. I gotta go pick her up from school. So we've got 2 more tracing books. She loves these things, so I got the lowercase alphabet, and then tracing and pin control. I thought this one was cool because it teaches her, more to stay on the lines, and she's got to work. She's done some of these. You can see the yellow is her little writing there. So she was doing actually really good with some of these loop-de-loop ones, but it's got more of like the zigzag and straight lines so that she can work on her pin control, which immediately when we opened presents, she wanted to play with this one. She really likes any of these tracing books. So I actually think I ordered a couple more of these, so I'll give them to her, as she gets bored with these other ones. Another gift that she got was this, I don't know if this is actually like the Magnadoodle brand, but it's one of those magnet writers. So it comes with the shapes, which is fun. And it also has the pen, which stores in the back. So she's loved this one. She loves drawing and tracing and stuff. So that one's been really fun. Last thing that I have to talk about is she ended up getting some big girl Legos. We went to the Lego store here and picked her up some big girl Legos. So we ended up getting just specific sized ones. We thought about getting her a big box of Legos, but they have so many of the really teeny tiny pieces. I didn't think she'd be able to build and play with those as well. So we ended up doing the like pick your own stuff. So you fill up the container and it's a set price. We ended up getting 2 of these worth, and then picking up 2 of the regular boards. So these are still a little bit tricky for her. You can see they're the teeny tiny Legos. They are still a little bit tricky for her because they are a lot tighter than the Duplos, but she's starting to kind of figure them out, and I think it'll be fun for her to, start with these, and then we can expand her Lego collection since she just loves the Duplos so much. She loves the magnet blocks that we have in the Lincoln Logs. She loves that kind of building type of thing. So we wanted to go ahead and introduce the, the little teeny tiny ones because I think she'll really like those once she starts to master those. So my battery died when I was ending the video, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will link to everything down below for you guys. I think the Kohl's Cares things are still current things, but they're gonna be switching them over really soon. So they switch those about every 3 months, and I almost always get all the books and all the stuffed animals because Olivia just loves books, and actually she's reading books with her granny right now. We get books from the library and we buy a bunch of books. It's one of the things I still go nuts on because she loves them so much. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will catch you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.